What's happening, everybody? I am getting ready to walk the dogs, but more thinking about just the shit going on, and I like watching live, the streamers, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And why is it you have all these people that claim to be about kids, keeping kids safe, as long as the cash is rolling in? But where are they with Epstein? Where are they with Diddy? And if you go into one of their shows and you say Epstein, you got a really good chance that you are going to be rallied on by gatekeepers. And I'm sorry, if you don't want to hear about Epstein, you don't want to think about it, whatever, we're not the same. I do not care about baby-eating kid fuckers that are all controlled by Zionists. I was watching the show, and they were talking about Eyes Wide Shut and all of that. So over the last, 5 days, 6 days, I have been in a ritual rabbit hole. This shit's been going on forever. Problem is, until Epstein, none of us really paid any attention to it. Thought it was all movies. Thought it was just somebody. How in the fuck twisted do you gotta be to come up with this shit? I don't get it. But I am at the point of where I'm just gonna start calling it out. Anybody that's afraid of it, you're a fucking grifting gatekeeper. That's the way I see it. If making a few dollars on YouTube is more important than our kids, and my kids are grown. However, I have grandkids, and I have absolutely no problem fucking waging war on baby-eating kid fuckers and gatekeepers. Because if you're not against it publicly, you're for it. And if you don't like that, too goddamn bad. Let your balls drop, grow a spine, and start calling it out. It's that simple. Then we got old red flag Bondi crying, well, if I arrest everybody, the system will collapse. If the system is that full of baby-eating kid fuckers controlled by Zionists, this system ain't worth saving. It's that simple. Like it, don't like it, blow it out your ass. I don't care. That's just the way that I see it. And another thing, all these fucking big major channels that everybody likes, and we all have our favorite big channel, if they're not calling it out and they're not talking about the Zionist, they're bought and paid for, and they're pushing an agenda. Benny Johnson, that's a piece of shit. Like it or not, don't care. Anyhow, I'm probably going to keep going off the rails on this because I don't care. Somebody has to call it out. I ain't suicidal. Far as I know, I don't have any health issues, and pretty much good to go. But if you have kids, grandkids, you need to start calling it out. If you get banned, you get banned. We gotta stand, we gotta make a stand. And that's all there is to it. If we don't defend our kids, it'll never stop. Just the way it is. It ain't comfortable. It ain't a fucking joy to talk about. It really isn't a joy to start looking at everything to see how far back it goes. And it goes back before movies, it goes back before the internet. This shit's been going on forever. It's all about bloodlines. It's always been about bloodlines. How would you like to find out that your child, grandchild was taken and then made so afraid? We all know what fear does. That's that little jolt of energy you get and kicks in the fight or flight mode. And then they were tortured. That oxidizes the blood. That is what these baby-eating kid fuckers are after, the adrenochrome. It's like the fountain of youth and a drug to them. But nobody wants to talk about it. I don't get it. There might be a handful that will go into it, but once you're monetized, oh, I gotta be careful about what I say. I don't want to lose monetization. If a couple YouTube nickels are that important, you got bigger problems than them couple of nickels. Super chats, more important. We're not on the same page. We're not the same, period. And I know times are hard. A lot of people are debating, okay, do I pay the light bill and have lights, or do I buy groceries? I get it. Everybody's feeling it. Now gas prices are climbing again. But there's things more important than those super chats and that couple of nickels. Anyhow, I don't understand it. If it's that important that you can't talk about it because of money, you don't care about kids. You don't care about what's going on. And fuck this system. Burn it down. Alright, I'm getting repetitive, but I'll probably do a couple more of these. I've had it. I'm sick of it. Tired of fucking pedo politicians trying to take our guns because somebody loses their kids to CPS and then they're at a party fucking on them, eating them, whatever weird, sick, twisted shit they do. So anyhow, think about it. Let your balls drop, grow a spine, and find out who the fuck you are, because apparently you're not for the shit you claim you are. Later. Alright, this I'm just gonna add to the end of that last one. You guys want to know who's controlled and who isn't? Go in, mention Zionism, Mossad, and you'll find out how fast you get blocked is how fast you find out who has been bought and paid for. There's a channel that I watched that did a video about being approached, and he would have got subs, he would have got money, he would have been well compensated for bending the knee and taking the Zionist dime. Why does a country need us to support them if they are going to spend hundreds of thousands for pro-propaganda? Why do we send them 18 billion and keep the funny hat wearing fuckers afloat? Why do we fight their wars? Why is it our kids have to go die in other countries for shit that is not even our problem? As far back as I can remember, Iran is 5 minutes away from having a bomb. Yet, if they had a bomb right now, with hell falling down on them the way that it is, do you think they would hold back from using it? I would be willing to bet that Israel would be a sheet of glass and probably a lot of the United States would be glowing in the dark right now. I thought I seen a deer horn, but I didn't. It was that stick. Anyhow, I am kind of pissed off, disappointed, and I'm just sick of the shit. I will say this. If we all stand up and band together and demand accountability for Epstein, all the politicians that were there, all these pedophile Hollywood actors, we got the pictures. The pictures have been released for years. Anybody remember Bill Clinton in the blue dress and red heels? That hung on Epstein's wall. If you ain't eating and fucking kids, are you going to pose in a goddamn dress? I ain't wearing a fucking dress for anybody. Period. End of fucking story. I don't care. Also, if YouTube wipes me out, you can find me on Rumble. I post everything on YouTube and Rumble. And it's DJ Moore 66. So, if you're coming over to be a fucking shitheel, I'll ban your ass. It's that simple. We got enough shit going on. I don't need to put up with fucking idiots. I kind of figure right now, I just have no tolerance for people that are not on the same page. If you can't agree with this video, we are not the same. Alright, later.